What is going on, guys? I'm your host Francis Beau. Welcome back to Movie Stalkers, and today I got a spoilers review for Alien Covenant for you guys. That's right, we're going to talk about Alien Covenant today. Spoiler talk. So, yes, if you've not seen Alien Covenant, of course do not watch this video. This is going to be a spoilers review, so do not watch this video, of course, if you've not watched Alien Covenant. And, yeah, check out my non-spoiler review as well to hear my rating, and as well as some other points, but I'm going to get into some key events, so if you've not seen the movie, leave right now, because I'm going to be talking about some spoiler stuff right now. So, let's talk about the ending of the movie, of course. The twist ending. Yes, what happens in the movie is that David takes over the Covenant ship, and now all the colonists in the ship are now heading over to the planet that Covenant was originally supposed to head towards, and thus they might become alien creatures. So, very interesting. We'll talk more about that in a second, but let's talk about some other spoiler stuff that happens. So, we get to learn finally the origins of the Xenomorphs, how they were created. As we all predicted, David did create the Xenomorphs, and poor Billy had to put his face in, of course, one of the facehuggers, and thus a Xenomorph was born. And I know a lot of people are 50-50 on the background of the Xenomorph. I know some people like it, and some people are really hating it. I personally thought it was okay. I don't think it was a perfect origin story for the Xenomorph. It was honestly a pretty predictable story, but I did like it execution-wise. I liked the build-up towards the Xenomorph, and I like that we didn't get the Xenomorph so early in the movie. It shows up towards the third act of the movie, and I like that. I like that they just teased us throughout the entire way, and then they gave us the Xenomorph towards the end. And I really like the fight scene that happens with Katherine Waterston's character Daniels. What happens is that when the Xenomorph is created, the Xenomorph chases Daniels and the crew, what's left of the crew, down to the ship where Danny McBride's character comes to pick them up, and the Xenomorph climbs up on the spaceship, and there's this huge fight that happens with them on the ship, and it was a pretty cool scene. So I gotta give props for that scene, because it was a really, really cool scene involving the Xenomorph. So that was a really cool scene. The best, like I said in my non-spoiler review, David is hands down the best character in this movie. I really love his character. He's a very interesting character. I really want to see more of him, because of course he does live, but Walter doesn't. Walter dies. I thought he didn't die, or so we all thought as well. Of course, because if you guys know at the ending, we all thought Walter lived and David died. Nope, David survived, and he took over the Covenant ship at the very, very end when Katherine Waterston's character and Danny McBride's character went into cryo sleep. When they went into cryo sleep, David took over the ship, and now 1,000 colonists are now heading towards another planet, and who knows what's going to happen to them. Maybe they might become alien creatures, who knows. But, I don't know if they're hinting at that maybe Katherine Waterston and Danny McBride's characters are going to come back for the sequel, or if they're just going to stay dead, like how they did with Naomi, Naomi's character, Elizabeth Shaw from Prometheus, because we get to learn her fate the fate of Elizabeth Shaw in Alien Covenant, and we learned that David was doing experiments on her to see if maybe he can create an Xenomorph from her body, and it didn't work. And you just find her body, and it's just completely, her stomach is completely open. And I stated that in my non-spoiler review, the movie's very gory. There's some pretty gory scenes. That one was kind of gory to look at, especially when the stomach's just bursted open, and yeah, it's a pretty gory looking scene. And I was making theories that maybe Elizabeth Shaw was going to be an Xenomorph, but it looks like David was just using her body as as experiment, and I guess it failed. But I hope they explain more about about the past and how David, because you guys don't know, there were prologue clips that came out for Alien Covenant, and as I stated in my non-spoiler review, I feel like you should have watched the prologue clips to really understand this movie, because a lot of scenes that were in the prologue clips actually don't even make it into the actual film of Alien Covenant. And I could understand why people don't like the movie because of that reason, but I feel like it makes it a lot better of an experience, because you're going in now completely blind and you're not seeing anything beforehand. So now you're going to go in the movie just seeing fresh new scenes, and you have no idea what's going to happen. That's what I think. That's why I really liked Alien Covenant, because if the prologue scenes were in there, then I would have probably seen like already some scenes already in the movie. Since they're not in there, now I get a fresh just take of watching Alien Covenant with no clips beforehand. I just watch what I see, and that's what I liked a lot about Alien Covenant. Just the fact that they released the prologue clips and they had the balls to not put it in the actual film. So I like that. What else did I really like? Like I said, the ending, the twist ending was good. I really like that twist ending. The creation of the Xenomorph, David creating the Xenomorph, and the fate of Elizabeth Shaw was predictable, but it still was cool to see when it happened. I really liked the first act of this movie. It felt a lot like Alien. The thing that I realized is that the first and second acts feel like Alien, and then half of the second act and then the third act feel like Prometheus. And I like that blend. I really like that blend of blending the suspense of Alien and the action / thriller that Prometheus was, and putting it together to create Alien Covenant. I thought that was really clever. And Danny McBride, man, I didn't mention him in my non-spoiler review, but I'll mention him here in my spoilers review. I thought he did a pretty good job as well. I know he's a kind of a comedian, funny type of actor, and seeing him in drama worked really well. So expect him probably to be in a lot more dramas after this, or some thriller or suspense movies after this, because I think he showed us in this, definitely in Alien Covenant, that he is a good drama actor as well. So he'll probably be in a lot of other dramas now after this. But Katherine Waterston did a good job as Daniels. But yeah, I'm really curious as to if they're gonna come back for the sequel, which has been confirmed to be called Alien Awakening. So I don't know if they're gonna be coming back, or if it's just brand new characters again. Who knows? But I do hope they make a comeback so that we can have like a final battle, like Daniels versus David or something. Like that would be pretty awesome. But I'm liking where the direction of the story is going, and I am looking forward to seeing the conclusion to this prequel series. And yeah, I still stick with an 8.5 out of 10, guys. I still really do. I think I really enjoyed the movie. I can't deny how much fun I had in the theater watching it. And I do know there's a lot of hardcore Alien fans and moviegoers who didn't really like Alien Covenant, and they have their opinions, and I have my opinions. And I still think the movie is fun and really suspenseful, and it was really fun to watch. And I still stick with an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed myself with Alien Covenant. So yeah, that's it for my spoilers review for Alien Covenant. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to spoil about, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, that's it for my spoilers review for Alien Covenant. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as we end these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.